Hi everyone, it's John. I am the only begotten Son of the Father of Heaven. I'm going to show you something here that I finally put together that can't believe I just now put it together, but with all the other things that I've put together. But this is one here that I'm going to show. And today is, which is funny, today is 3/22. It's, yeah. What, is it Thursday? But anyhow, 3/22. It's 1:15, 44 degrees. That's interesting. So we're going to take a walk. And we'll just talk. And so, me and my wife, Dawn, moved here to Adams County, Conewago Township. This town is really that we live in is called Midway. It's a tiny little town right next to McSherrystown in Hanover. And what I just realized today, I can't believe I just realized it today, but so we're going to take a walk. This is my block right here. Right there's my neighbor James's house. And then when we first moved here, the neighbors were Christy and her brother Kyle, and then her boyfriend Jesse. And right there you can see 119 and 121, and I'm going to point some things out that are really interesting. My neighbor James, he has a mailbox, a single mailbox. This here, our house 121 and 119 has two mailboxes on one post. Alright. Most of my other neighbors on this block, the block I live on, my neighbor George here, his house has a mailbox up on his. All these other houses have mailboxes up on the house, not out away from the house, except for James and my house and my old neighbors. Christian, that's 113. See, they have a mailbox up on there. 105, the mailbox is up on the side of the house. Oh, and that's Michelle and oh man, I always forget her husband's name. And then I forget these people's names. He works for a bakery selling bread, 101, but their mailbox is up on the thing. All right, this is my block, 100 block. This house here, the mailbox is up on the house. Hopefully you can see it up there. But the mailbox is on their house. And then the people that live over there, Michelle, they used to live over here. But that house was built in 1880s, I think. All these houses are old. I think the newest one, I forget which one it was, but almost all these homes on this block were built that one was built in 1880. That one there, because Junior lives here, and he told me that, he knows that house was built in 1880 and his house was built in 1900. And I think all these other homes, the latest was like 1950s. These people here, mailbox is up on, it's up on their house. It's a little white box on the side there. And then my neighbor William, oh, that's Jumbo's. This is Williams. He goes by Bill's. You can see that the mailbox is up on the house. That's Bill's. That's Williams. See, the mailbox is underneath that thing with the rooster on it, I think. But anyhow, this is my block. Now we're crossing the street to James's. And James is the only other person. James's house, I think he said, was built in the early 1900s too. Like 1910, 1920. So all these homes on this block are, I think the newest was somewhere in the early 50s, I think, is what William told me. And then these homes were built in 2011, I think. And we moved in here in 2019. And what's really interesting is Father showed me something the other day. I saw 119 on the clock. I was in the kitchen doing stuff, and then I turned around. I think I was washing dishes or something, and I saw 121. And I thought, well, that's interesting, 121. That's my address. And then the 119 is beside me, right? Now on this block, and actually this block, that block, and that block, the first block down there past my block, the block before this block, and that block after, these 1, 2, 3 blocks, this is the only homes that are connected together on this whole block, on my block anyhow, on my block, the 100 block. This is the only homes connected together. Now this is what really got me, because I just put this together today, because Father told me to put it together, dummy. I mean, so anyhow, I was like, put what together? And I put it together. I realized that on my block, this is the only house that has, it's 2 homes, but they're connected. There's nothing, it shows that they're not, 2 different homes, other than there's a door there and a door there. And I was like, all right. And then it was put the numbers together, and when I put the numbers together, that was a real mind bender, because what are the odds that I would, born and raised in York County, I'm now living in Adams County, and the place that we come to is the only place on this block that's connected to another place. And when you add up 119 and 121, you get the day I was born, the 240th day of the year. What are the odds of that? What are the odds that I would come to live in Adams County, and the only 2 homes connected together on this block, or actually for 3 blocks, I think. And you add them up, the addresses, 119, you add 119 to 121, and it equals 240, which is the day I was born, the 240th day of the year, August 28th, 1967. All right, everyone. Peace, love, joy, and kindness to you all.